Before we get to the heist itself, I need to tell you about a piece of software. Because this story, unlike almost every other cybercrime story, does not begin at the victim. It begins somewhere else entirely. It begins with a developer, not a hacker, not a criminal, a software developer. Someone who goes to work every day, opens a laptop, writes code, pushes updates, goes home. An ordinary professional doing an ordinary job for an extraordinary product. That product was called Safe Wallet, also known as Gnosis Safe. And in the world of cryptocurrency, Safe Wallet was considered one of the most trusted platforms in existence. Here's what it did. In crypto, the biggest security risk is a single point of failure. One person with one password controlling one wallet. If that person is compromised, hacked, coerced, bribed, or simply makes a mistake, everything is gone. So the industry developed something called multi-sig, multi-signature, a system where multiple people have to independently approve every transaction before it executes. Think of it like a nuclear submarine. 2 officers, 2 keys, turned simultaneously. Neither one can launch alone. Safe Wallet was the platform that managed that process for crypto companies. Thousands of them. Hedge funds, exchanges, decentralized protocols. If you were serious about protecting large amounts of cryptocurrency, you used Safe Wallet. It was audited, it was trusted, it was considered as close to bulletproof as the industry had. Bybit used it to protect their cold wallet, their deepest vault, the place where the bulk of their assets sat offline, untouchable, requiring 3 independent senior executives to sign off before a single dollar could move. Somewhere in late 2024, a Lazarus Group operative opened a laptop and started researching Safe Wallet. Not to break it, to find the person inside it. This is the part of the story that I find the most unsettling. Not because it's complicated, but because it's so human. The Lazarus Group didn't attack Safe Wallet's servers. They didn't try to crack its encryption. They didn't even look for a vulnerability in the code. They looked for a person. Specifically, a developer with access to Safe Wallet's cloud infrastructure. Someone whose machine, if compromised, would give an attacker a foothold inside the system. Not all at once, not dramatically, just a quiet, invisible foothold, a crack in a wall that nobody would notice. We don't know exactly how that developer was compromised. The investigation has not publicly disclosed the precise method, but we know the outcome. We know that at some point, a piece of malware made its way onto that developer's workstation. AWS Session Tokens. AWS is Amazon Web Services, the cloud infrastructure that powers a significant chunk of the modern internet. Safe Wallet ran on AWS, and session tokens are exactly what they sound like. Temporary digital passes that say, in effect, I am an authorized user, let me in. When you log into AWS, the system generates a session token. It's valid for a limited time. While it's active, it bypasses further authentication. You're already in. You're already trusted. You don't need your password again. You don't need your second factor. The malware on the developer's machine captured that token during an active session and handed it to the Lazarus Group. They were inside Safe Wallet's cloud infrastructure, not as attackers, as the developer, credentialed, trusted, invisible.